Remember, I used to work for the light rail. I worked for G4S at the time as a security officer on the light rail, and we rode the light rail. And that's what we did. We would issue citations for people that had no fair pass to be on the light rail. And it moved me from that contract because I went on the media and talked about the Tempe Police Department back in the days when SB 1070 was big and hot, and there was this one officer that kept pulling over the illegal immigrants that kept coming out of this one trailer park community right next to a precinct, and he would always just pull over the people. I mean, they would signal. He pulled everybody that came out of that location. And so I was a security officer for the light rail, and it was a contract security, and I had received an award for being the security officer of the year, and they gave a dinner, and I was even called in by ISS, which was a international security company, because I backed up a Tempe sergeant and an officer during an arrest where the arrest led into the tracks, and I assisted them in the apprehension, in the arrest, and I was being praised. But you see, everything was fine and dandy as long as I was backing them up. But as soon as I spoke the truth pertaining to one of their officers, I reached out to the City Council of Tempe. They then sent the email about this allegation to the Professional Standards Bureau of the City Tempe Police Department. And I was in communication with the email back and forth with one of the sergeants and told him about the press conference. Well, it's a small department. They saw the media coverage and they realized that I was God's Army, and they also realized that I was doing contract security for them. And so what they did was, G4S at the time, they reached out to the manager and they had me moved from that contract. But what happened was they got screwed because a judge cited them and found them to be found guilty of trying to violate my constitutional right. The light rail, City of Tempe, G4S, shame on you.